Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Greetings, Professor Griffin, Public Enemy, instructor for the USCCA. Today, we're going to talk about safety, training, education, and legal protection. Join us out here on the range to get some training, get some education, most of all safety, and definitely if you have to use your firearm, some legal protection. Threat. Contact us. Simply go to www.professorgriff.me or www.seriousmindsinstitute.com for safety, training, education, and legal protection. Alright? Professor Griff, Public Enemy, and I'll see y'all in class. Peace, family. What's good with everyone? All right. Y'all already know this is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. So I want to thank everyone for coming on. Thank you for taking your time. I tried to get back on. Well, I did get back on for a minute last night. I wanted to get back on with a Red Pill last night because Red said he had something he wanted to talk about. I said, cool, no problem. But Red Pill wanted to talk about this, the weaponization of black music that we're doing this Sunday at online, as a matter of fact. So at 7 o'clock, pardon me. So it's going to be a 4-hour Zoom lecture and slide presentations. All the presenters are presenting slides so we can bring the receipts, so we can show people exactly what's going on in the music industry and how they have weaponized black music against the creators of black music. This Sunday, April 18th at 7 p.m. All right, get your tickets now. 20 have already been sold. So, fam, what are you waiting for? www.paypal.me / Professor Griff Corp. I'm going to put it up on my Facebook page. All right, so just go to Professor Griff's Facebook page, Kavan Shah. All right, it will be up there. I'm going to post it a few times today. I'm going to put it on IG. Make sure you go ahead and make it happen, fam. Get your tickets now. TBW661, what's good with you, Queen? All right. Nayeli. I don't know, I guess 2.0. I guess I'm just jacking up names today. All right. See the grand view. I see you. All right. Shout out to everyone on IG. Shout out to everyone on YouTube. Shout out to everyone on Periscope and Facebook. All right. Jay Evans, what's good with you? All right. Dwayne, what's up, man? Good with you, man. Dwayne Kuzar, what's happening? One of the first S1Ws, Public Enemy. All right. So family, it's going to be an interesting conversation. Myself, Red Pill, Black Dot, and Soleil. All right, Gerald Wilkins, what's good? All right, so make sure you'll get your tickets. All right, right now, I'm going to give you the address right now, one more again. This Sunday, April 18th, 7 o'clock, the weaponization of black music. All right, Professor Griff, Black Dot, Soleil, and Red Pill. Where you get your ticket. The tickets are $44. 4 hours, 4 individuals, $44. Come on, friend. All right. www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. Let's dive into the subject. All right, today we are going to talk about 4 or 5 different things. Let's say 4 things. But they all come up under the umbrella of racism, white supremacy. All right. So now, it just came out, I think it was 2 weeks ago, that the CDC declares racism. All right. The CDC declares racism. Hold on. A health issue. A public health threat. The CDC. Yeah, I'm going to let y'all marinate on that for a minute. The CDC, family, says racism is a public health threat. Racism. So I'm going to ask you a basic question while I go pull out a couple of books over here. What is the fundamental working definition of racism, white supremacy? All right. If you are in serious cipher, alternative Black Studies course, if you're doing anything with Professor Griff online, you should have received the email about the firearms classes and everything. So make sure you check that out. But I'm gonna go get this book. Give me the definition, fam. I'm gonna wait on y'all's definition because y'all killing me. Jason Jones, what's up, man? Tell me your family don't call you JJ. I'm just saying, son. Know what I mean? Be right back. Racism, white supremacy. Give me a working fundamental definition. If you're having trouble finding one, put this sister's name in, Dr. Frances Cress Wilson. Beautiful black skin? No, ma'am. Racism is not prejudice or discrimination. You can discriminate against someone and you can be prejudiced. That doesn't necessarily mean you're racist. Come on, fam. Come on. This is serious minds. Let's dig deeper. I'm challenging you, beautiful black skin. Come on. Greer said, Dr. Robin, that wrote White Fragility, said that in number one, in one of her lectures, that they started it. What is called RACISN. Okay. So who are they talking with in the statement? Hopefully they're not victims of blah, blah, blah. For 400 years, I'm not really understanding that, Mr. Greer. Way above my pay grade. John John DeSmet, please qualify your statement. The media is stoking the fires of unrest. I despise them. We probably have a common enemy when it comes to the media, but qualify the statement. All right. The belief that one race is superior to another. Family. Let's get deeper. Who made that song? Let's get serious. Jermaine Jackson, I think. Big Brother C says, any member of the dominant white society that in speech, thought, action, practices, and dominance, subjugation, oppression of the non-white race. Come on, fam. Come on. You said Warren Brown said it's the institution's oppression. All right. Incardo, RMB says incognito. Seriously, white supremacy. Let's not use the word to define the word. But anyway, Dr. Frances Cress Wilson says in her book, The ISIS Papers, all right, the definition of racism, white supremacy as a behavioral scientist, and practice general child psychology is as follows. Let me turn on the light, fam. Hold on. Hold on, fam. Don't go nowhere. Not go anywhere. All right. That's a little bit of light. It's a little bit of light. All right. All right. The definition is as follows. Racism, white supremacy is the local and global power system structured and maintained by persons who classify themselves as white, whether consciously or subconsciously determined. This system consists of patterns of perception, logic, symbol formation, thought, speech, action, and emotional response as conducted simultaneously in all areas of people activity. These areas are economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war for the ultimate purpose of the system is to prevent white genetic annihilation on the planet Earth, in which the overwhelming majority of people are classified as non-white. These are black, brown, red, and yellow people. They're classified because the white-skinned people constructed this thing called a race construct and labeled everyone. And then by that, judged everyone according to the color of your skin. And the darker you are, the more hell you catch. All right? This is to prevent white genetic annihilation. With that as a precursor as to what we want to talk about today. All right? The CDC declares racism a public health threat. All right? The CDC today issued a declaration on its website that racism is a threat to public health. The assertion is a shift for the agency and one which detractors both in and out of the CDC have called for. Right? The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued a declaration today that many have long been waiting for, an official statement that racism is a serious threat to public health. Racism. So if it's a serious threat to public health, and you do not know what racism, white supremacy is, then how do you know it's affecting you? How do you know it's affecting you, John? John, I asked you a question and then you come back with the CDC is trying to pit the races against each other. John, the races are already against one another. This is not the CDC's fault. And I'm about to go into why we see that on a daily and consistent basis. So let me talk to you, John. I don't know you. You don't know me. All right? But did you see the black man, Latino black man that got pulled over in Virginia? I'm just throwing it out there. Virginia police pepper spray. A Virginia officer who pepper sprayed black army medic. Racism is interwoven into the fabric of America. And then so much so now, young children are growing up with racism embedded damn near in their DNA. So John, so you saw the VA officer or the Virginia officer who pepper sprayed the black army medic during a traffic stop. Let me ask you something, John. Did he deserve that? Or was racism at the core of this officer's training? Gutierrez, I believe his name. I'm not really good with names. I'm not sure of his origin, but Joe Gutierrez, who was accused of using excessive force during a traffic stop of Lieutenant Karan Nazaria. So Joe, the officer Joe, is looking for a job right now. Why? How much more training police officers have to have? Now, I'm watching the whole thing unfold, and by admission, I do have police training. I do have military training, so I understand what's going on both sides. All right? And I'm watching this traffic stop, and I'm just saying to myself, okay, What would I do if I was the brother, the military brother, Lieutenant Karan Nazario? What would I have done if I was him? In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm serving this country, and I think he even said it. He said, this is what I get for serving this country. This is how you treat people who serve this country, who defend this country. Listen, let's just talk street. John, sit out on this one, bro. I just want to talk like I'm talking to brothers and sisters from the hood. Listen, this army dude, you can look at him and tell me he ain't even about that life. Am I right or wrong, fam? Talk to me. John, chill for a second, bro. This one is not for you right now. Hold on, John. I got you. I'm gonna come back to you though. But this is for the hood. Y'all talk to me. When y'all seen dude and y'all seen the video, tell me y'all thought dude was about that life. No, he wasn't about that life at all. He ain't the dude that they thought he was. I can tell body language, tone of voice, the way he look. Yeah, nah, bro. No. I could tell dude just, yeah. He just wasn't about that life like that. Like, nah. Hell no, he didn't. Listen, them officers thought they was running up on somebody like one of my friends, my drunk Uncle Leroy or something. But you could tell dude was no threat. You was a lieutenant in the army. You was a medic. If they would have only had a civil conversation, they would have figured things out. But guess what? If this Lieutenant Karan Nazario, in uniform, no threat, just asking basic questions with hands out of the window, serving his country, if they treated him like that, you know what they got in store for your black ass. Tell me I'm lying. That dude is zero goddamn threat. Back in the day when we used to see dudes like that, we used to fist punk them. Now, if you didn't grow up in New York and you're from some obscure place right now in the country and you don't know what I'm talking about, just raise your hand. If you've never heard of a fist punk, raise your hand. Let me see. Can I see some hands? Everybody know what that is. John, we're not talking to you yet, bro. We're going to get right back to you. Hold on. So you understand what I'm saying? Fist pump. All right, cool. John, now you can stay in the class to get some hood etiquette. I got you, bro. We got you, though. All right? So, yeah. So, you're right, Jessica. The lieutenant almost started crying. We used to fist pump dudes like that for their lunch money. So, I'm like, bruh, dude was zero threat, man. And he deserved that? Fam, come on, man. He did not deserve that. He just wanted to have a dialogue. He wanted to know, peace, I did. What's up, niece? He wanted to know what he was being pulled over for. He didn't break any laws, had his hand out the window. You understand what I'm saying? And all he wanted was to be treated like a human being in the country that he put his life on the line to serve. Oh, you in the Chi? Yeah, the Chi, Detroit, Philly. Y'all know the fist punk is Jersey, New Jersey. Yeah. Dude was zero threat, man. So like a little bitch, you pepper sprayed a man in his face when you know he's not even a threat? What does that say? That says at the core of those officers, deeply rooted in their training and who they are, their upbringing, and in this society, racism is interwoven into the fabric, into the core of who these individuals are right now. They weren't talking to a human being. They reduced them down to an animal. They look at a 4-year-old like they looked at a 40-year-old or a 14-year-old. If you black, nah. If you black, I don't want to hear shit what you got to say. Do as I say. Do as I say. I can't even ask you why you pulling me over. I didn't do anything. My hands is out the window. I say I'm afraid to get out of the car. Let me talk to a superior officer or something. Now, back to you, John. Racism, white supremacy, according to the CDC. All right. Then on top of that, John, you shift gears and go to another station, and they got, let me find her. I don't want to just quote her name. Officer Potter, a Brooklyn Center officer, Kim Potter, resigns after shooting. Hold on. I don't want this to play. Hold on. Let me stop this. His name Deontay? Man. Yeah, she resigned. Hold on. This is wrong. Hold on, fam. Don't go nowhere. Deontay Wright in Brooklyn Center. All right. Now, let's square up, John. I don't know where you went. See if I can bring you back. Well, let's square up. Professor Griff, yes, when I'm coming out of high school into the military, I was in the military as military police. Then I was a correctional specialist. All my life, I've been doing security, i.e. security of the first world public enemy. All right. So I've taken police training. I was a correctional specialist in prison. All right. PSTI in Atlanta, Georgia. Go look it up. Professor Griff was there. All right. Keisha Gant was at my graduation. Thank you, La. So now, even not working in law enforcement at present, all right, I know the difference between a taser gun and a real firearm. Come on, fam. Let that marinate for a minute. Y'all are killing me, man. Y'all are killing me. I have training weapons, and some of y'all have been in my class. My training weapons are yellow, blue, and sometimes I may use black training handguns with an orange tip so you know that they are fake. All right. In some cases, I use snap caps or dummy bullets. All right. I just finished teaching a class this Saturday where there was no live ammo allowed. So come on, fam. A 24-year veteran on the force, and you don't know the difference between a taser? You don't know the difference between a taser and a real gun, and you have to wear them? You have to wear the taser on your support side, on your weak side. You wear your firearm, your handgun on your dominant side. You have to pull the taser while crossing your body and pulling it over and turning it on, and you don't know the difference? Say that bullshit to somebody else. You cannot be 24-year veteran on the force and not know the goddamn difference. Fuck out of here with that. Nah, Kim, we're not going for it. No, Kim. No, Kim. No, Kim Potter, Harry Potter, sister. No, we're not doing it, bro. And then they allow you to resign instead of firing you? The two officers that pulled over Lieutenant Karan Nazario, one of them got fired immediately. He says, because Lieutenant Nazario said, I'm afraid to get out of the car, and the officer says, well, you should be. Why? Is there a difference, fam? And I know I'm skipping. Is there a difference between law enforcing or policing black people or policing non-white people? The law is not what you say it is. The law is the law. And we can read what the law is, and we know our rights. So in his report, and I don't have his report in front of me, I read it earlier. He said that the subject resisted. Where was the resistance? Just like in the Derek Chauvin trial, these lying devils had the nerve to say there was a crowd, an angry crowd amassed there at the scene. Where? Where? Warren X. Brown, you're absolutely correct. And this is one of the reasons why Joe Biden is not going to fly, Mr. Warren X. Brown, with this gun control stuff, because white people are not going to allow their guns to be controlled. Not when at the root of their thinking and feeling and their subconscious is black people that are demons, devils, and always committing crimes. And I defy anyone. My phone number is 678-557-2919. I got books, I got law books, I got other books stating this, giving us the stats on who commit the most crimes in America. And we can do some comparison. I don't like criminals, period. I don't give a fuck, white, black, whatever. But I'm just saying, you control the narrative, and your narrative is incorrect. People commit crimes where they live. So this whole black on black crime, stop that. You're always going to have black on black crime, like you're always going to have white on white crime. January 6th, storming the Capitol, white on white crime. That's why I told black people, shut the fuck up, mind your motherfucking business, stay out of it. Exactly, Tina Ray. Black people and people, period, just commit crimes close to proximity to where they live because they're familiar with the area. I mean, yeah, people know what crimes they can get. Why do you go way across town to snatch someone's purse? Then now you got to get home with a pink purse hanging off your arm. Back to the article. The police officer who fatally shot Deontay Wright has resigned. Along with the police chief, the city's mayor announced today. Wow. So the officer and the police chief resigned. Why? I'm just curious. Early on, please excuse me, because I can't get through all of the articles. It's about 4 in front of me, so I'm going to skip around just to give examples. So just pardon me, fam. In the Derek Chauvin trial, before it started, they was seeding people's spirit and their minds with the fact that George Floyd probably died from a drug overdose over drugs in his system or clogged arteries or something. Wow. And everyone is getting on the stand right now saying, no, that's not what happened. You say he died because he ate some pork that morning? No, that's not what happened. He died because this dude put his knee on his neck for 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Into the goddamn, why is there even a goddamn trial wasting people's money? We see why the man died. John, where'd you go, bro? I need you right now. Ex-LAPD Bryant Bentley said many officers fantasize about killing black people. Come on now. So the victim, George Floyd, is on trial or Derek Chauvin? Help me out, fam. To a degree, Sean, Mr. Law, you right, bro. His health is irrelevant right now. So George Clooney said what? Did you hear what George Clooney said? If y'all heard what George Clooney said, put it on the screen for me so I can see it, fam. Kim Potter, a 48-year-old officer and a 26-year veteran of the department, submitted her letter of resignation Tuesday morning. Mayor Mike Elliott said in a press conference, he said the city did not ask her to resign. Queen Scorpion, 1023, you didn't hear what he said? He basically was saying, if y'all believe that this man died because of drug overdose or drugs in his system and heart failure, then Derek Chauvin need to get up out of his chair in the courtroom, lay on the ground, let somebody put their knee on his neck for 9 minutes and see how he fare. Let 3 or 4 people stand on him, handcuffed behind his back. Raquel, you right, good bro. Mr. Muhammad. MDS Muhammad. You're absolutely correct, man. Hold on for a second. Major Mike, I am live right now. I cannot talk right now. Let's talk a little bit later on. All right, sir? Major Mike in the building. All right. Hadia, I don't know what that says. Help me out with that. Yeah, I don't know what that means. All right. So, family, we have to understand this woman is on the force for 26 years. Yeah, yes, I heard what y'all had to say this morning. I got text messages. Yeah, I got a couple of phone calls. I heard what you said. What was the young brother doing running? All right. If they know, if I'm just saying, if they knew he had a warrant, all right, they know where he lived. You understand what I'm saying? So, even if he escaped, go to his goddamn house. Go to his house. Even if he got away, go to his house. You're going to tase someone trying to escape. Okay. And then you end up shooting him. And you don't know the difference between a Glock. It was a Glock 17, I think, from what I saw. Glock 17 or Glock 19. I'm not sure, fam. And a taser. Taser is bright yellow. Someone said they mailed a warrant to the wrong house. And even if he was trying to escape, you're absolutely right. There's no reason to shoot him. So I'm just saying to y'all, you see, is Deontay right today? Is George Floyd yesterday? Is the lieutenant getting pulled over yesterday? And guess who it's going to be tomorrow? Kimberly Bolden, what's good with you, sis? Exactly. There's no reason to kill someone. So let's press the pause button. John, where'd you go, sir? I was waiting for you to come back. Maybe babysitting. Maybe he got to put his daughter to bed or something. I don't know. Maybe he at work. Can't be on. Can't let them know he's on with Professor Griff. All right, come on back, John. All right, press the pause button for a minute, family. What if the lieutenant was white, in uniform, and two white officers pulled him over like they did Nazario? Talk to me. No, I hear what you said. Excuse me, I didn't catch that. Vaughn A. Muhammad said it's open season on us. Family, talk to me. Beautiful black skin, you're absolutely correct. The white lieutenant would have cursed them out. And they wouldn't have done jack bone because they don't kill white people like that. They don't pepper spray white people in the face just from having a conversation. So in one instance, the brother runs and gets shot. The other instance, the brother's submissive and gets pepper sprayed. We can't win for losing. Shit. So if the white lieutenant, and you saying that would have played out totally different. So they would have saluted the white lieutenant and passed on and went on about their business. Oh, sorry, sir. Yeah, have a nice day. Thanks for serving our country. All right, thanks for your service. I hear that shit all the time. And this is the thanks we get? Sky Nicole 6, what's good with you? Family is not going to stop until we stop it. You got all kind of big time Negroes, important Negroes, famous Negroes, not so famous Negroes. You got gun clubs. You got people doing all kind of stuff. Black people doing all kind of stuff. Why can't we come together and put a stop to it? Y'all tell me. You mean to tell me in this brother or Deontay Wright situation, who the cop thought she was shooting him with a taser, but shot him with a real gun, that could have been a little white 20-year-old white boy? No. Talk to me. I wish John was on here. Hey, John, what do you got? Shoot, where'd you go, John? Could that have been a 20-year-old little white boy with his girlfriend with the baby in the car? Black man, knowledge, peace of God. What's good with you? You said Oscar Grant all over again? Y'all killing me, man. Not y'all. They killing me. Real. Hold on, fam. This is what Ben and Jerry's had to say. I had the pleasure of meeting Ben Cohen. Cool dude. Matter of fact, I might see him in June up in Burlington, Vermont. The murder of Deontay Wright is rooted in white supremacy and results from the intentional criminalization of Black and brown communities. The system cannot be reformed. It must be dismantled and a real system of public safety rebuilt from the ground up. Let's give Ben Cohen from Ben and Jerry's Ice Cream a round of applause. I don't know who wrote that, Jerry or Ben. I don't know. But hey, Ben and Jerry, I heard they had some vegan ice cream. We're going to go see. If that was a Black female cop that shot a 20-year-old white boy with his baby in the car and with the girlfriend in the car, they'd be lynching that dude right now. This system needs to be dismantled, fam. These officers need their pensions taken from them and they need to be put in prison. Plain and simple. If these white officers know that their pensions are going to be taken from them, all right, and their certifications are going to be taken from them, and they're likely going to face, more than likely going to face prison time, they'll probably stop. She got 26 years in. She don't want to lose that. Take the certification from them so they can't go to shoot a Black man, then go to another department or another agency somewhere. Am I right or wrong? Who was the dude that shot Tamir Rice, who went 2 towns over to get another job, to kill more black people. Damn. So Officer Kimberly Potter, who fatally shot Deontay Wright, was training a rookie at the time. Well, so was the other dude in Virginia. In 2019, Potter, who was the police union president at the time, was admonished by investigators for allegedly attempting to conceal evidence after police shooting that left a 21-year-old autistic man dead. Officer Potter instructed officers Turner and Akers to exit the residence, get into a separate squad cars, turn off their body-worn cameras, and not to talk to each other. Wow. States a report that was given at this particular time. Wow. No charges was filed in this case against Potter or the two other officers. Devils, man. Demons. And these are the people you send your children to get educated? No, not today. She confused her gun with a stun gun. Say that shit for somebody else. Not being 26 years in on the force, you not, nah. Wearing your handgun or your service weapon on your dominant side and wearing your taser backwards, which you have to turn on your non-dominant side, tell that shit to somebody else. Nah. Hell nah. No. Not going for it. I'm not saying it was ritualistic. I'm not saying she's a white supremacist. I'm not saying whatever. Something failed at that particular point. That drawing your weapon and announcing you're about to tase someone, you have to see the weapon in front of your face. You said that's her excuse? I hear you, bro. So you're right, Kimberly. So now the excuse is that white officers need to have more sensitivity training. No. The system of policing in America needs to be destroyed, dismantled. We need to start from the ground up. Let's start with the targets that they shoot at the police academy. They're black. And as I reported in my book, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop, they started using people that have went to jails, mugshots, to shoot at the academy. Tell me I'm lying. Look it up. Before you can get a lie out your goddamn mouth, go look it up. Go look it up. I'm not sure which book that I put it in, fam. I think I put it in my book, Symbology, or I put it in my book, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop. Man, I wanted to show y'all so bad. But they got pictures of brothers' mugshots, man, that they had made shooting at black people's heads. And the black people ain't dead. These people are alive. All right, yeah, it's in my other book. It's not in Symbology. Yeah. But anyway, fam. I'm not sure where my other book is. I think it's upstairs. But anyway, fam. All right. So if the CDC put out a report on their website saying that racism poses a public threat, and then we go on this on platforms like this to decode it, to dive into the psyche, into the thinking and the mindset of these white people pepper spraying black people, shooting black people, and doing all kind of stuff. What's wrong with that? But Professor Griff is still in YouTube jail. All right. If you anywhere on any list of mine, I'm going to send you the direct link to another YouTube channel. I'm going to see y'all on there a little bit later on or tomorrow. This is crazy. So now they're fashioning it where you can't even come on here and talk about it. You can't even talk about it. I was in the middle of writing a book, America Entertained by Black Pain. I was just asking a question. Are we entertained by Black pain? Why is it, family, that you could see this man, as humble as he was, Lieutenant Lazario, hands out of the window, no threat, have to get treated this way? Yo, Quran, bruh, take it from an older brother, sue the shit out of their ass, for real. All right, family. I done combed through these articles. I done combed through Instagram. I done combed through the internet and television today. And I just said to myself, no one is saying anything that remotely kind of resonates with a final solution or an answer. A real answer, a real solution to this. So I put a couple of people's things together. Take this certification away. That means they can't go find a job anywhere else in law enforcement. Take their pension away. Sue them and put them in prison. Someone sent me a message that says, you know, can you put all white people in the same group, in the same batch, in the same bunch, in the same barrel, in the same class or category? No, you can't. You can't. You just can't. And some black people have aversions to that, but no, you can't. You just can't. With that said, family, this is Professor Griff. I'm right here on Serious Minds RNTV. If you have not had your email address and your name on my email list, please do so by going to Professor Griff, www.professorgriff.me. Hit the join button. Give me your email. I'll send it out when I'm coming on next or what we're going to be dealing with next. We need to have a private conversation on some solutions. All right, for real, fam. But this Sunday, April 18th at 7 o'clock, all right, the weaponization of black music. All right, Professor Griff, Black Dot, Soleil, and Red Pill. I'll get your tickets now, www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right, hopefully I might see y'all a little bit later on, but if not, I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow. Get your name on the list so I can send everyone an email out. All right. How can no bullies ever relate to bullies? Yeah, man. I don't know. I had to be that dude to bully the bully in school. So people just know I'm not to be fucked with like that. So I'm not going to bully you, but I'm going to go bully the bully to let you know, yeah, we're not going to do that today. Plain Beautiful Black Skin, thank you very much. The price is $44, Beautiful Black Skin. It's 4 of us, $44. All right? Let's make it happen. Love y'all to life, family. I'll see y'all a little bit later on. All right? Peace. Peace. Bye-bye.
Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Greetings, this is Professor Griffin, Public Enemy, instructor for the US CCA. Today, we're going to talk about safety, training, education, and legal protection. Join us out here on the range to get some training, get some education, most of all safety, and definitely if you have to use your firearm, some legal protection. Threat. Contact us. Simply go to www.professorgriff.me or www.seriousmindsinstitute.com for safety, training, education, and legal protection. All right? Professor Griff, Public Enemy, and I'll see y'all in class.
Five, four, three, two,
Trip knowledge,
one.
CERT, pistol training, and dry fire drills. Professor Griff, USCCA firearms instructor. Stealth, STELP. Safety, training, education, and legal protection. CERT, pistol training, and dry fire drills. For training classes, email us at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. That's SIRIUSMINDZ info@gmail.com or call 678-557-2919. Log on to www.professorgriff.me or www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Thank you very much.